trip, so I haven't packed yet. So, but anyway, I would like time, and we all noticed that a special guest just walked in, but we'd like to introduce Mayor Kimo Alameda from the County of Hawaii to say a few words. Give it up. And thank you for being able to come with us.
All right. Aloha! Aloha! Wow, what an awesome evening. Once again, celebrating and honoring our great public safety, right? Police, fire, and distinguished awardees today. So, much congrats. That's what happened when I came late. I had to go take picture. But no, it's good to be here. I just came from an event. And earlier today, we had a Mayor's Challenge, kind of a health fair at the grounds, and they're doing really well. But I'd just like you guys to know that the county is really invested in public safety. This current budget, we're spending over $4 million on public safety. $2.5 million for civil defense, about a little over $1 million for fire department, about $100,000 for police, another $400,000 for prosecutor's office. And just because, people ask me, what is your priorities? It's got to be public safety. I mean, that's number one. So I think when people ask priorities, I think you must say, so after public safety, right? Yeah, so public safety is our number one priority. And we're so fortunate to have an awesome police department and an awesome fire department and great chiefs. Would you guys, big round of applause for all of that. So please enjoy the evening. I'll be finishing my plate real quick and quick to dessert. So enjoy everybody. Aloha. Aloha.
And for your Hilo High guys, what school did he go to? Oh, St. Joseph. Oh, what school did Kelvin go to? Oh, St. Joseph. Oh, we're taking over. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very special time that we're able to honor two public servants. And I just want to say the emotion that we feel. Let me give you a couple quotes. This about the selfless service to all. What firefighters and people in our military and our cops do, separate from what the rest of us do, is basically these people say, I'm going to protect all these strangers. And think about that. They go into every situation. That was by Dennis Leary, who's an actor and a writer. And Norman Schwarzkopf from the U.S. Army General for Gulf War and Operation Desert Storm says, courage. True courage is being afraid and going ahead and doing the job anyhow. That's what courage is. These two individuals do that every day. And their families understand that this is happening and you just hope that everything works out. But we cannot thank all the first responders, especially Dallas RC and Kaʻaina Keawe for all that they do for us. Tremendous. And so now I'd like to, batting first this year, the Firefighter of the Year Award, and I want to introduce our Curtis Chong, our president of the district and the liaison, to come up and talk about the honoree Kaʻaina Keawe.
Aloha. Aloha. I have a great honor and privilege to be up here today because great congratulations to the honorees today, Firefighter and Police Officer of the Year. It's a very, very special occasion. And I'm so used to telling jokes and digressing and talking about everything else. I'd rather be talking about golf and everything else. But special thank you to Joy Estrella for being the MC tonight and the Aloha Exchange Club for hosting this event. And this is our Aloha Exchange Club biggest event of the year. And thank you, Renee, for the blessings and the nice words about Kazoo Pond. And And thank you, Calvin Unoki, for giving the Pledge of Allegiance. Calvin is also a district director for the state of Hawaii, so he keeps track of the 4 exchange clubs in our state. And thank you. And it goes on and on. I just golfed the other day with some people from Kona, and but I'm on the table with the newest exchange club in the state of Hawaii and in the Northwest District. It's the Exchange Club of Kailua Kona. And we have Bill Wilson, his wife Charlotte, and Keen Fujinaka here. Great job, and thank you for the newest club in the whole Northwest District, which includes Hawaii, Washington, and Oregon. Job well done for the newest club. And we also have our newest member tonight. I signed up Steve Sylvester from the Bank of Hawaii as a member of our exchange club. I guess you can say, well, thank you, Steve. I put you on the spot. So now it's official. That's what you do on TV for Bank of Hawaii. But here I am. Okay, so tonight, rather than my golf jokes, I'm going to talk about a special person tonight, Battalion Chief Kaʻaina Keawe. Firefighter Kaʻaina Keawe was promoted to Battalion Chief for the late Chief Kazuo Company last year, May 2025, and has served almost 20 years as a veteran of the Hawaii County Fire Department. He's now the Battalion Chief and responsible for all 9 West Side fire stations. He's married to his wife Andrea, and his 3 children are joining us tonight, Leah, Leali'i, and son Keanu. He's a 99 graduate of Waikea High School and a 2004 graduate of Northern Arizona University or Flagstaff, Arizona. He played football and wrestle in Waikea High School. And I guess at this time, I should call him up here so he can stand next to me. Battalion Chief, can you please stand next to me right now? Come on up. That way I won't feel so nervous because he'll be next to me and you guys can all look at this handsome guy here. But he played football at Waikea High School, and guess what? The Lumberjacks of Northern Arizona University recruited him and as a linebacker for his quickness, strength, and smarts. So he's now using his skills back home here in Hawaii to manage and train the firefighters here in the county of Hawaii. And through his years of experience, he's seen almost everything: major vehicle fires, accidents, lost hikers, swimmers in distress, medical calls, brush fires, lava destruction, and structural fires. And despite living in Kona and primarily supervising the West Side stations, he continues to serve the entire island. In 2014, he was at Station 10 Alpha. Where is that? He oversaw the lava flow that almost destroyed the whole town. Many of you may remember, if you're here, that flow just stopped short at the very edge of the whole town. In 2018, he served as the operations section chief for the devastating and destructive Leilani Estates eruption that left many homeless. I had seen videos of people in helicopters looking at that eruption, so amazing destructive eruption. Very recently, he was called by the late Chief Kazuo Todd for the downtown Hilo fire off Kinole Street. That early morning, he drove all the way from Kona to town, and he helped manage the fire that luckily didn't claim any lives. I was called with some of my friends to come down and look at the fire. And I remember watching that fire from the parking lot of Sac-N-Save right in downtown Hilo. And I saw all of the firefighters and the equipment containing the blaze with everything they had from several stations. It's just amazing to see firefighters in action. The water cannons, the extensions to prevent it from spreading to Hilo town. I can't say this enough, but I don't know if you can even imagine if they didn't maintain that fire and the fire hit the rest of the wooden buildings in downtown Hilo. It would be an absolute disaster. But congratulations to the entire fire department. And this is an example of what Battalion Chief Keawe is a part of. And this is why the Aloha Exchange Club every year honors the firefighters and the police officers every year, because each of you guys are representatives of all the good things that both departments do. So congratulations to both fire department and police department. Continue to do the job well. It's amazing. Acting Chief Daniel Volpe says that Battalion Chief Kaʻawe personifies the department's mission to save lives and property. He safeguards the community, serves the public with aloha, level-headed under pressure, approachable at every level, and is accountable for the mistakes as well as the successes. He does the right things, not for personal recognition, not for title, but for doing the job for everyone. Battalion Chief Kaʻawe, he's instrumental in advancing the departments professionally and culturally. He spearheaded the leadership training program with Frank Fukuso, the nationally recognized fire service leader. The program develops one-on-one leadership development that's making substantial cultural changes throughout the nation for the fire departments. He also manages high-rise training, firefighter safety, and you could not find a more well-rounded person with multiple disciplines, including rescue and police materials. I had the pleasure of meeting Andrea and the children this evening. I asked Andrea, if you had one word to describe her husband, what would you say? She thought and she said, consistent. I said, okay, I can use that. I don't know if she meant consistently right all the time or consistently wrong all the time, but he's consistent. So I did use that tonight. When I spoke to Battalion Chief Kaʻawe earlier in the month, I asked him the same question. What word would you use to describe yourself? And he uses the word compassionate. And he said he has an empathetic understanding of people and understands their tough lives and lost ways. So he likes to share the light with them and people to achieve true peace, nothing materialistic. Kind of deep, but at the same time, you know that he's a loving and caring person. He said his best reward in his life is his family and his relationships with everyone. He describes the word relationships as the secret that builds the internal mental and physical and spiritual muscles in his being. And he calls it spiritual muscles of consistency. Well, there we go. That's what I have here. So there we go. He believes personal choices and a series of habits shapes all of our lives for good or bad, strength or atrophy. So in other words, goals and success does not happen by accident. It's what you do and what you become. Remarkable person. I will close with a quote from Temporary Fire Chief Daniel Volpe, who's Italian, so I have to use my hand. Volpe, like spaghetti, Volpe, Giada. Okay, but I digress. Temporary Fire Chief Daniel Volpe said, quote, Battalion Chief Kaʻaina Keawe exemplifies the very best of the Hawaii Fire Department through his leadership, humility, and commitment to service. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Battalion Chief Kaʻaina Keawe, the 2025 Firefighter of the Year. We have, among other things, we have a huge gift basket. I'm embarrassed to tell you the monetary value, but it's something you can share with your family and friends. And so we have that there. We also have a special handcrafted pen from Douglas Herkes, who handcrafted these pens for the firefighter and the police officer of the year. He's the stepson of Joanna Herkes, who's here this evening, who's made these special pens. I will be giving you that later this evening. But we have this plaque, and it says, Firefighter of the Year 2025, presented to Kaʻaina Keawe, Battalion Chief, for outstanding service to the citizens of Hawaii, presented by Aloha Exchange Club of East Hawaii. Congratulations. Following you, we'll have temporary Fire Chief Daniel Volpe. And thank you, everybody in the fire department, from everybody, especially I'm sorry, I've been mentioning Lauren Williamson. She's helped the Exchange Club through all these years. And it's everybody in the department, from firefighters to staff and everyone. Thank you very much for the job well done.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Not good with these, but there we go. I'm not as talented as our mayor, so I have a little cheat sheet here. I kind of go off the cuff as well as you, sir. So good evening, everybody. Before I get started, I might, you guys might see, I might try to do this acting thing where I act like I'm crying. So if you see some tears, I'm really acting through it all. And if I get really good at it, I might just start looking away from all of you, especially with all the police officers, these big, strong guys, you know. I don't want to show them too much weakness. They might lose faith in us firefighters. But, you know, good evening to everybody, all of our distinguished guests. I had a list and I wanted to go through the names, but not to miss anybody. I just wanted to say, really appreciate everybody's time. You guys taking time out of your families, your anniversaries to be here. Very special. Really appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your busy lives and your schedules to be here tonight to celebrate the Firefighter and Police Officer of the Year. My laser getting in the way of the mic. I was hoping more lace so that it would cover my whole face and I could just talk or cry and be highly like this. So I'm truly humbled beyond words and expressed to be here before all of you. I truly feel undeserving of this award. I work for such an amazing fire department with amazing leaders. A little bit of acting. Outstanding peers, exceptional subordinates. In a sea of equally or greater deserving men and women, Chief Opie and his staff have chosen me. A little more acting. I'd like to thank my parents. The short acting version. Thank my parents. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. My family members couldn't be here, but Uncle Antile, Uncle Pete, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Coach Kaliko, we got a long way back. Thank you for being here. Love you. This is a shortened version because of my acting. It's not as polished. My family, I'll try to look away from them. Oh my goodness, so sorry. I might even just skip the family one. The wife would be the hard one. Let me try, I'll skip, maybe I'll come back on. So, fast forward a little bit in my speech. Although my story will not be as exciting as Mr. R's, I'm sure. I'll share a little bit about why I was selected. Mr. Chong shared a letter with me that Chief Opie submitted. Some of it, there's some overlap to what you shared, sir. But does anybody have a cleaning CD handy? Napkin. So Chief Opie wrote this letter to the Aloha Exchange Club, and I was reading it and I was like, wow, this guy's done a few things, you know? And so it was really nice. Thank you. Appreciate that letter. And I guess things can rack up over 19, 20 years of a career in public serving. And Chief Opie mentioned that, you know, my commitment to assist my teammates after a recent downtown Hilo structure fire in November. In much more eloquent words, he talked about a connection I made that brought in one of the leadership experts in the fire service for a 3-day training to assist and train our department at all ranks and all levels. He mentioned the high-rise training that I conducted, several internal committees I've worked on, and some collaboration I did to bring fire-resistant duty shirts into our department. He mentioned my background in search and rescue and hazardous materials. Chief also mentioned the role I played in 2018, the Leilani eruption, serving as an operations section chief, and one of the most complex incidents our department has faced today. Chief OB even mentioned that an assistant chief described me by simply saying, he's the guy I would call if I were in trouble. Also stating this sentiment is widely shared throughout our department. These are things, these are things I would not tell you about me, but Chief OB said it. So I hope I can share his words. Thank you, Chief. But I also share this not to point at myself, but it really makes me think about the person I am today. Truly, it's a reflection of everyone in my life. The circumstances, the experience that have shaped me, many names and faces come to mind. And rather than list them here, I'll just continue to share my gratitude and my heart with them and everyone I encounter. I truly thank all of you for your time and your ear tonight. I'm gonna try to circle back to the family. I feel less actorish for the moment. My beloved children, I just looked at you, that was not good. Okay, maybe we'll skip that part again. Sorry. But yeah, I truly thank all of you tonight for being here. My name is Kaʻaina Keawe. I'm a humble servant of Jesus. Husband of Andrew. This is pretty embarrassing. Father of three, community servant, proud resident of the Big Island and County, friend of many, and I humbly accept this reward. And bottom of my heart, thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call up temporary acting chief Daniel Lopez. Come on up.
That's good advice. Have fun. I was acting a little bit too. If nobody noticed, I was kind of got me acting a little bit. I might keep acting. So, driving over here tonight, I came from Kona this afternoon. I had a family kind of funeral service. I've been going to those a lot lately, but it feels like I was driving over and I was like, what am I going to say about Chief Keawe? I mean, I know he's awesome. His family knows he's awesome. And now I'm glad that everybody went before me to let everybody else know how he's awesome, like how amazing we are and how lucky we are. We talked a bit about some of what he's done, but there's something I want to actually just kind of highlight, right? And as I was driving over, a lot of what I was thinking about was books. So just bear with me for a second. And remember books, hardcovers, lots of pages. You stack them up high enough, you can step on top to reach something. You have, hard time falling asleep, you open them up and in, out. But books mean a lot for the fire department. Chief Todd was an avid reader. Every fire station's got a library. We've got books on pumping, driving a fire engine, hydraulics, water, hose, right? Fire administration, chief's office had another shelf. So out of all the fire service books, how to be a good firefighter. Right next to that shelf was another shelf with how to be a leader. Step up and lead, leaders eat last, under the hood, pride and ownership. Books that aren't about water, hoses, equipment, trucks. It's about people. We talked about it today, we say it all the time. Emergency management, emergency calls are hard. It's difficult, but it's people are the biggest challenge we have. Leading, motivating, and working people to try to make the best of teams, to put teams together. In the fire service, we live in the station. We spend 24 hours together, we eat together, sleep separate, in the same room, not together. We spend our lives together. We spend a third of our lives away from our family and together. And building those teamwork and work together is critically important. So a new book that is on that second shelf, a leadership book, that is in every single fire station today, because of Chief Keawe, is a book called Step Up and Lead. That's a book. It's about the fire service. It's about what we do, but it's about people and what it represents. It says there's something very fundamental in this book. Is that leadership is not a position. Leadership is action. It's action that's taken by anybody of any rank who steps up and takes the responsibility and the authority, and they move forward. And that's what Chief Keawe has done. That talk about training and hands-on and equipment. That's awesome. He will put his gear on. He will put his helmet on. He will get right into the training. Every one of our firefighters. But the other side of that coin is the leadership side. That training, that professional development to recognize that individuals, whether you're a firefighter, you're a driver, you're a captain, you're a chief, we all have a role and we all need to step up and lead. So as I look at all the commendations and all the letters, and I have to make a choice of like who gets this award. To this one was a no-brainer. This one was easy. And it's because of those efforts that develop our leaders. Like we're going to be the future of the fire department. I know, like we're not going to be around forever. We're getting younger and younger, and there'll be new leaders and new chiefs and new captains. But the work that he's done to put those books on our shelves and open those minds up to real leadership, those actions that he's taken will make a difference for the Hawaii Fire Department for generations to come. I'm proud to know that my children will be taken care of by the captains and the people that we train, that he's actively trained. Makes me proud to be a part of the department. Makes me recognize the impact proud to know that we protect the community. We will continue to serve, and we're going to serve at the highest level thanks to the works of this man. It's my very, very proud honor and my pleasure to be here today to speak on his behalf. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Curtis, and thank you, Chief. Now we'd like to bring up to honor the Police Officer of the Year. Chris Schluter is our liaison from the Aloha Exchange Club, and if he could come up and introduce our honoree. Thank you.
Well, first off, fire in the fire department are a hard act to follow after that. So let's give it a shot, though. First off, I want to thank everybody from the Aloha Exchange Club that made tonight possible. Everybody that organized the event, put up decorations, got everybody here tonight to celebrate. Two special people. This is like a really, incredible night, and I was really honored to be here and speak here tonight. I heard the emotion. I felt the emotion from Battalion Chief Keawe, and I can just say that, first responders, police officers, fire department personnel, you guys do incredible work. So I want to thank all guests, family, friends of our honorees, dignitaries, and all of those people here tonight that are here to celebrate our Hawaii County firefighters and police officers. And I want to congratulate our Firefighter of the Year, Battalion Chief Keawe. Moving on, the Aloha Exchange Club is pleased to award Police Officer Dallas RC as our Police Officer of the Year for 2025. Officer RC was awarded 3 times for Officer of the Month in 2025, which led to his well-earned nomination. To bring light to this, he was nominated so many times in 2025 that it was almost a manual or a book that we had on him, and that we had to, read out and to celebrate him. I mean, the individual, he's just an incredible person, and he, going off script here, he's incredibly humble, he's polite, he's well mannered, and he's everything you want in a young police officer. And pardon me to say young. I'd like to discuss his professional background. His current job assignment is Police Officer 2, a field training officer in Puna Patrol. He was hired as a Hawaii County police officer in August of 2020, and he was part of the 93rd recruit class. He transferred to the Puna District in April of 2022, and while assigned to the Puna District, he joined the Crime Reduction Unit for 8 months and served as a plainclothes detective. Officer RC has served as a field training officer since May of 2024. I'd like to I would like to reference the program so you can read about his accomplishments and his achievements in 2025. But I want to read and pay special attention to his activities in December, beginning on December 22nd, 2025, when all of us were, gearing up for Christmas holidays and going on vacation and meeting with family. Officer RC was at work and doing the public's work and keeping us safe. So I'm just going to read some snippets or summaries from December. So Officer RC organized on December 22nd of 2025 and led his recruit class in search for one of Puna's most wanted. So if anybody is familiar with activities in Puna, it's a large district. It's a tough district to work in. It's challenging. And after gathering intelligence on a suspect's location and following a methodical search of his property, the suspect was found hiding beneath a structure, which resulted in a incident, free arrest and recovery of a stolen vehicle. On December 28th of 2025, after Christmas, before New Year's, an especially busy time for just normal citizens, Officer RC demonstrated incredible courage and great communication and skill when responding to a domestic disturbance involving a firearm at a residence in Kyrgyzstan. A female caller reported her husband was under the influence of drugs and with their 6-year-old son present. It was further reported that the suspect had a handgun and threatened to shoot himself, his wife, and his mother-in-law. Officer RC recognized the volatility of the situation, the presence of a firearm, the immediate danger to a child, and employed exceptional de-escalation skills to establish dialogue with the suspect. Through incredible calm, professional engagement, he persuaded the suspect to exit the residence, where he detained the suspect, preventing a potentially dangerous standoff. And when that last sentence, that's an understatement. And if you truly understood the facts of the situation and what developed, it was incredibly brave, incredibly courageous. And, there's special people out there that are equipped to do this, and he's one of them. Okay. So that sounded like a police report that I was reading. I want to move to the more personal side. And I texted Officer RC the other day and I said, I'd like to talk with you and just get to know you better and be able to, provide a personal side to you for the audience tonight. So here goes. Okay, he was born and raised on the island of Molokai. In his words, it's an awesome place. It's very old school. There are no box stores, and there's one street light that doesn't work. That's a good one. I appreciate that one. He shared that Molokai is tight-knit, family-oriented, and a prideful place. He also said, I'm proud of where I come from. So I was like, when I heard that, he moved from his home and he's, living in the Big Island right now, serving our community. That's incredible that he's sharing himself with our community. Okay, Officer RC graduated from Molokai High School in 2016. While in high school, he played basketball, volleyball, and football. And I asked him, and he stated that he credits being an athlete as helping him perform in his job as a police officer. So he shared that, ironically enough, in high school, he originally wanted to be a fireman. So I believe. But as luck would have it, and after high school, Officer RC studied kinesiology at Hilo. Go Vulcans. In November 2019, as fate would have it, he filled out a police department application, passed the test. Officer RC shared, nobody saw it coming that he was going to become a police officer. In my conversation with the Officer RC, he, in preparation for tonight, I asked him about what skill set helps him do his job well. He credits work ethic, effort, and consistency. He also stated half the battle is caring. So he mentioned the depth of his involvement caring for the community, and he says he cares about his job and the work he puts in. He also said, I also asked him, how do you keep a positive mindset with such a demanding line of work? Because it goes without saying that being a police officer, firefighter, it's incredibly hard.
Good evening, everybody. So I'd like to start by thanking everyone who was able to make it here tonight, and thanking the Aloha Exchange for putting on this award banquet. You folks go out of your way to put on a quarterly event to recognize the outstanding work that officers produce, and we thank you folks for it. Congratulations to Battalion Chief Keawe on your recognition and commitment to this community as well. I stand here truly humbled by the honor of being the Police Officer of the Year, even after knowing that there are others who are much more deserving and earning of such an award. Although this is an individual award, I know this award doesn't just belong to me. Growing up, I would never thought I'd be a police officer, let alone be recognized. But my fiance still believed in me that I could do anything that I want to do. Long nights, early days, successful days, or not so successful days, it didn't matter. She knows how much I'm committed to this profession, and she has done nothing but provide complete support, love, confidence, and faith in me. To my team, Milton, my dad, and my other family members and friends, both here on the Big Island of Molokai, thank you. The love, support, and life lessons you have taught me are the building blocks to the man I've become today. I hope I am able to make all of you proud, and I thank you for continuing to stay loyal to me instead of letting my job affect our relationship. I hold Molokai close to my heart, and I'm very proud of where I come from. I'm just a kid from a small island. I hope I made Molokai proud. Thank you to the captains, lieutenants, and sergeants in the Puna District for allowing me to go as far as I can at work and test my limits, as well as testing your guys' limits. Your trust and confidence in me has allowed me to grow as an officer, and I'm forever thankful for that. Last but not least, my brothers and sisters in Puna, your consistent effort, commitment to excellence is what pushes me to be better every day. The ability to work long days and nights, then show up and be some of the best officers that this department has to offer is truly motivating, and I look up to all of you. I cannot name every officer and rank that has helped me with these investigations that I was recognized for, because it would take too long. All I know is that no matter what, they're showing up and putting on maximum effort until our goal is achieved. At the end, we all come out safe, and the job gets done in only a way that a Puna patrolman knows how to get done. Mahalo, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate those words. Chief Mahuno, would you please do the honor of coming up and saying a few words, please?
Thank you guys so much. I'm so honored to be here. As a police chief, you don't necessarily always know each individual officer, but I know of Officer RC. I know from his time of being up there with the crew unit to his work out in Puna Patrol. Puna, I think there's people out here that have been in the Puna District. Puna District is a challenging district. It's a district that, it's where the rubber meets the road. To get to be an officer of the month for 3 months out of 12 months, that shows a commitment and a consistency to excellence that we really, really are proud of. So I really want to thank you. It is my honor to be the chief of this department, and it's people like all of you guys out there that are doing the work, that are making me look good and making this department look good. It is you guys that deserve the credit, and I am extremely honored to be here. I also did want to point out that, we actually got lucky because, he's a local boy from Molokai. He came over here to the Big Island and, he wanted to be a firefighter, right? But, firefighters, you guys weren't accepting applications during COVID. You guys shut down during COVID, but, we still accepting applications. In fact, right now. So again, thank you guys very much. I very much appreciate you, Dallas, and all of the guys out in Puna, all the guys on the road. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow. How about another round of applause for our honorees? I'd like to say a few thank yous, but first, we say the Aloha Exchange Club is the members are really the bulk of this banquet, and a special thanks to Sylvia Belcher doing all the banquet. What do you call those things? Centerpieces. Say it again. I'm sorry. But how about a round of applause for Sylvia? And then also could all the Aloha Exchange Club members stand, because you need to be recognized. Please stand. Just take the time out and just stand. Thank you. We want to thank the Hilo Hawaiian Hotel. Hopefully the food was excellent. The food was good, right? Matt Pickett, the GM, Dallas Edie, the events coordinator, and food and beverage was Scott Edwards. So we thank them all. We also thank Denise Latte from the Police Department, Parks, Public Relations for helping. Naleo TV, Ashley Kirkowitz and G. Roscoe and Chris Barano, thank you very much. Hawaii Printing for all the programs and everything you're doing, and Tyson Goof with the fire for doing all that. Curtis mentioned about the honorees and the gift baskets that we have there. Let me just tell you some of the people, and this island is so generous about giving things. And these are some of the people, and if you can give back to these businesses, please do so. But Big Island Candies, Big Island Delights, Cafe 100, Fairmont Orchid, Grand Naniloa Hotel, Hawaii Firefighters Association, Hilo Hawaiian Hotel, Imiloa Center, Cage Drive-In, and Ponds Restaurants, KTA, Kohio Grill, Merrimonic Festival, OK Farms, Reed Takase Photography, Royal Kona Resort, Seaside Restaurant, and Shopo. Isn't that an amazing group? Thank you so very much. And also, again, to the Hercs, thank you so much for those pins. It has a fire emblem and the police emblem for the special. Thank you very much, Joanna. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just to make sure the centerpieces stay with us. Okay, so I'm sorry. I know. One more thing before we get through is here are the, and thank you for the award winners for the silent auction. I'll give you the numbers: 7, 10, 18, 30, 31, 33, 35, 40, 43, 45, 50, 52, 56, just like Curtis's golf scores. Okay. 67, 69 with handicap, 71, 74, 85, 88, 94, 99, 106, 109, 111, and 120. And just to end this, again, we thank our public servants as our heroes and firefighters, police officers. Thank you for always being there when we need you. Thank you, drive safely, and God bless.